This is my Nintendo 3DS, and I want to give it the best upgrade possible. You might think I will add a USB-C port or download unlimited games to the console, but I don't think this modification even comes close. You may know that new 3DS XLs have a rare double IPS screen version, so having a double IPS console can increase your console's value up to $100. So I bought two junk new 3DS XLs so I can upgrade my personal console. This is definitely going to be an ambitious but less cost-effective project, so consider subscribing and comment below if you think it's worth it. But before we begin, what is an IPS screen? The IPS screens were better quality screens installed in the new 3DS XL, but it was basically up to chance if you get an IPS screen. And how do you tell the difference? A quick way to tell is the bottom TN screens have a light pattern while the IPS is clear, and the message icon looks blue on the top TN compared to the top IPS screen. Also, there are homebrew apps that allow you to view your hardware. Well, now you know. I will scoop these 3DSs for the parts I need. This one has the bottom IPS and this one has the top IPS. I will do this one off camera, so I don't want this video of me just being unscrewing consoles. And with that, I have extracted this IPS top screen, but I do want to show you some of the process, so I'll show you how to extract this one's bottom IPS. First thing, the back cover needs to be removed, and I'll use a Phillips head to unscrew the lid. So I've opened up this junk 3DS and now I'm just going to remove the motherboard so we can access this bottom screen. Push up so we can remove the screen. Here we have the bottom IPS. I can see the digitizer needs to be changed, but other than that, looks good. And we have the IPS set ready to be installed on my console. Now, I am going to be much careful opening this 3DS since this is a Galaxy Special Edition one, and I use this as my personal console, so I do not want any scratches on the shell. I'm just going to go ahead and unscrew the lid, remove the battery and SD card. Funny story is that this is the first 3DS I actually repaired. I bought it from a friend. I installed a new game slot, and if you notice, the battery was actually different, so it was missing a battery, so I replaced it. And I kind of started using it for myself, which is a good memorabilia for this one. And here we have the bottom TN screen, but to access it, I have to remove all these components and the motherboard. So I've opened up the bottom screen. I can see that there's a bit of rust over here. I don't know what that's about, but and we have, I think the digitizer on this looks really good. I'll just swap them, but I can see there are some visual differences in these, so you can tell if you have the specific part. So there's also this frame, which the digitizer and the top screen is brought together, and I just need to remove that. And this is our old screen. And it's always important to blow out some dust that's left in there. And there we go. We have replaced the digitizer with our brand new IPS screen. I'll swap the top screen first and moving to unscrewing the top shell. And I can just push up and open the lid. Also, the inner frame needs to be removed to access the ribbon cable, so I'll just remove it. I want to also replace this lens, so it has a small scratch on the side. But unfortunately, I've actually ran out of dark blue lenses, and my shipment for them is coming a little bit later than I'm filming this video, so I'm just gonna harvest another lens from another device. This one is actually one I've repaired with a brand new lens, so I'm just gonna undo all the repairs I've done, and I'm just gonna remove this lens and put it on here. Just gonna remove the lens off of this one. I need to be really careful because this is the only lens I have access to. Here we go. This is our lens. So this is our TN screen, but I can also see some physical differences on both screens. And now this is my least favorite part. I hate replacing lenses because it is very tedious. But just as the repair was going good, this happens. Oh shit. Well, this IPS screen is ruined. There is a permanent mark on it which makes it unusable. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next repair. Switching to a plan B, I have another 3DS with a top IPS I have to disassemble. Okay, Since I have a perfectly good lens on this one, I kind of removed that lens for apparently no reason. So I have to go back and fix it, but I'm just gonna reattach the speaker and camera, so I'll put this back together. So I installed our brand new IPS screen and the inner frame, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to install our brand new IPS bottom screen on here. I'll make sure that the double-sided tape aligns. There we go. Let me see how it looks from here. Any tape that got out. Yep, looks good. So I'll just reinstall everything. So I'll just reinstall everything back and hopefully we can test it. So, I've successfully upgraded my Galaxy 3DS to a double IPS version. I mean, this is definitely a cheap repair. You definitely don't need 2 other new 3DS XLs and scoop them up for new screens, but yeah, it's definitely a doable mod for everyone, I would say. So, thank you so much for watching, and I have to clean up all this mess, so don't stick around for that. Stick around for this video over here and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next repair.